Today is Saturday, October 22nd, and in the last video I was saying how the temperatures have been so nice and warm and that the fall temperatures were starting to come. Well, I think fall decided to come and go very quickly because we're out exploring today and there probably is 3 inches of snow on the ground. So it already feels like winter up here. Down in the town of Bend, there wasn't any snow. We did get a little bit of rain, but we're up at a little bit of higher elevation right now, and there's plenty of snow on the ground. So we're actually on Plan C of the day. Plan A was to go to a trailhead called Tomalo Falls. There were probably 100 cars at that trailhead, so we decided to look at the map. We use a couple of different mapping systems, and we saw some forest roads that would take us to a similar viewpoint of the Tomalo Falls. Well, we made it pretty far and then came across a gate to a closed road, so unfortunately we couldn't go that way, so our plan B failed. So now we're on to Plan C, which is to go to, I think it's Cedar Creek Lake?
Three something lake.
We'll update you when we get there. But we're on our way up a different forest road now to hopefully make it to what looks like a very beautiful lake.
My job is done for now, at least. My calendar is filled with dates. In the days ahead, I'm looking to. I've done all that's been asked of me to do. So honey, now I'm through trying to impress. Now I'm taking off and cutting loose. There's a clock in a office, and it feels so delightful to have nowhere to be. 'Cause I got a pocket with a little guy, car with a tank of gas.
So Plan C was a success. We made it to the lake, but I wouldn't exactly call it lake weather. It's freezing. It's 28 degrees.
Yep, and super cold.
Yeah.
The dogs are having a lot of fun.
And still snowing.
Yep, yeah, snowing more. So now what?
Not a great day for a swim, I wouldn't say.
So now what?
I don't know. We enjoyed the lake for a couple minutes and then
Keep off-roading?
get back in the toasty car.
Time to decompress. Before I'm back again, I'm cutting loose. There's a clock in my office, and it feels so delightful.
After spending a few minutes at the lake, we headed back to the car to warm up and drive back into town. Once we got back to town, it was almost 50 degrees, sunny, and there was no snow. It's always crazy to see how much the weather can change by going to a little bit higher elevation. Even though things didn't go according to plan, we still had a great day getting out into the forest and exploring in our Jeep. Once we got home, we played fetch with the dogs for a little bit, made some soup for dinner, and called it a night.
Always won't be set a permanent. I'll be back to work.
So on our adventures yesterday, I said that we ended up having to go to not only Plan B, but Plan C. Thankfully, Plan B and Plan C were pretty close by to Plan A. So today, we had a major Plan B. Plan A was to go to Crater Lake National Park.
And it was awesome.
So cool.
We found the inside of the volcano.
So we drove 2 hours to Crater Lake National Park, got to the entrance, and it just happened to be closed because they got a few inches of snow. So we had to drive, well, we had to go to Plan B, which is 20 minutes away from our apartment, which is the Newberry Volcanic National Monument, which we're at now, which nevertheless looks pretty neat. However, we spent 4 hours in the car today, making our way to Plan B. So this definitely was a place that we wanted to visit while we were in Bend. However, we just didn't expect to have to drive 4 hours to get here.
When it's only 20 minutes away.
We actually passed it on the way out to Crater Lake National Park. and said, oh, we should stop there sometime. Little did we know we were going to drive 4 hours just to come right back to this spot. But we're making the most of it. And now we're exploring these lava fields, I guess you would call them.
Yeah.
This is all volcanic rock from previous volcanoes. So yeah, still pretty cool and making the most of our Sunday. Did you know Crater Lake National Park has no water anymore?
It's just black rocks.
All of the water's gone.
And there's a huge mountain.
Yeah, where did that come from? There's just one singular tree out there, all by itself, growing out of the lava rock, which is pretty crazy. Learn anything?
Some lava balls.
What are the lava balls?
I don't know. There's, oh, the channel. There's a big channel, like a river, where all the lava flowed. And as the lava was flowing down, all of the lava started to stick together and form these big balls.
The lava balls.
Lava balls. Sounds like some kind of chocolate treat. Right, doesn't it?
There's a lava ball.
Yeah.
So right now, we're standing on top of the edge of the Newberry volcano, which has had eruptions dating back to 400,000 years ago, and as recently as 1,300 years ago.
Wow, how do you know so much?
I've actually memorized all of this.
Wow.
So way out there is another volcano, which is Mount Bachelor.
Back at Crater Lake?
Just a beautiful trail inside of Crater Lake National Park.
Inside of Crater Lake Volcano.
Well, Crater Lake was a volcano, wasn't it?
Yeah. Mazama. Mount Mazama.
Yeah, we're just
Inside.
2 hours away now.
Yeah.
So even though this whole weekend ended up going a little bit differently than we expected, we still made the most of it. At the end of the day, we're just happy to be spending time with each other out in nature. We drove home, put a log on the fireplace, and had a cozy dinner of grilled cheese and tomato soup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.